with the current rise in the amount of people that are staying home due to this whole quarantine deal, that you and I both know that the social media has absolutely exploded. Now, there's a bunch of fuckboys out there, mainly the ones that wear fishing shirts that couldn't tie a double Palomar knot to save their life. They have decided this is a great time in order to get them a woman. Now, I see it all over my news feed, and every day it keeps on happening, and I have developed 5 things that you need to stay away from if you plan on getting you a good Southern woman. It's very simple, but it seems to be a reoccurring problem, and I'm here to announce that these are the things that women do not find attractive. Number 5, do not wear affliction shirts. You can halfway get away with affliction jeans. They make some nice jeans, but at the same time, if you're walking around with affliction shirt, look like somebody bedazzled them, nobody thinks you're a UFC fighter. They're convinced that you're a douchebag. And if you're over 40 and still wearing affliction shirts, congratulations, you have graduated to a super douche. Nobody wants you. You need to go just to go sit in the corner and think about your life choices. Number 4, do not borrow your daddy's truck. And I'm normally talking to the young bucks here. Do not borrow your daddy's jacked up diesel. Ride around blaring trap music at every stoplight and hitting the accelerator entirely too hard just to roll coal on people. You're basically just letting everybody know how small your dick is. And if it's your daddy's truck, it's just solidifying the fact that you're headed that way, and you're gonna go through a midlife crisis and try to overcompensate with your truck because you ain't got nothing packing downstairs. Now, number 3, starting to get into some real personal stuff here. Number 3, if you are not capable of growing a full beard, that means all the way around your face, do not settle for that thin line that goes down your jawline and connects to your chin pubes, okay? That's not a thing. That is basically giving the image that you still date high school girls while you're in your 20s, and you pretty much live by the phrase, if it can bleed, it can breed. That's not a thing. It won't never be a thing. You don't need to bring that back. Number 2, as we continue on down this dark path. Number 2, do not post pictures with your shirt off and hashtag some kind of inspirational quote or some kind of Rocky motivational thing, and where you've been to the gym 1 time a week for the last 6 years and you're like 8% body fat because you do meth and cocaine, and you think that what you're doing is right uptown. Women don't find that shit attractive. Okay, it's the biggest turn off that there is. And last but not least, and this is mainly for the rednecks, but if it's a redneck, you're probably trying to get you a good Southern woman. In no way, shape, or form has anybody ever been attracted to you bragging about how many women you had on your razor that your daddy helps you pay for every month because y'all couldn't afford to buy the whole thing outright. At the mud pit last week when you had that sumbitch completely full of mud crickets. Good women don't find that shit attractive. And for those of you that don't know what a mud cricket is, I'm gonna give you an explanation. A mud cricket is a very self-conscious young lady who shows up at ATV and off-road parks with nothing to ride on. Normally you can spot these women by a camo bikini top and some kind of makeshift Daisy Duke shorts that their mama cut out from old Miss Me jeans because their thighs no longer fit in them bastards. They then coerce some kind of lonely individual that's trying to live out his passion through mud riding into letting them ride with them. It's very easy to spot these mud crickets. They normally have some kind of oversized knockoff Ray-Ban sunglasses on, and if that's not a dead giveaway, their downstairs normally looks like somebody stuffed the Arby's French dip sandwich inside of a wizard sleeve. Nobody finds that attractive. This has been a public service announcement from all the good Southern men out there that don't do shit like that. For those of you out there that continue to do shit like this, enjoy your lonely lives because you ain't never gonna be happy. And if you end up with one of them mud crickets, may the odds be forever in your favor. Shit.